Hey, so the math dealer here, and today I'm going to talk about the difference quotient. And trust me, it's going to make a difference. I know, cracks you up. Okay, so with all that being said, basically the difference quotient is this quotient, basically. So when you see a difference, we always think of a minus, but basically what we're looking at here, I keep saying basically, I'm not sure why. Anyway, so this is saying f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Now, this is so important in our calculus class because we're going to do lots of stuff with this, because you might be looking right now at this and going, wow, math dealer, this kind of looks like the slope formula, doesn't it? I know, right? It really does. So you say, well, how's that even possible? What's a slope formula? Well, if you think about this, so I'm taking f of x plus h, right? Well, that's a y. And then I'm subtracting off f of x. Well, that's the other y. And then down here is just an h, and you might be like, well, what happened here? Well, if you think about it, the x of the first one was x plus h. The x of the second one is just an x. Well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, there's your h. I know, math is so freaking fun. I can't even stand it. Okay, so how's this work for us? Well, let me tell you how it works for us. I'm not sure what I'm erasing, but it's all good. Okay, so let's say I'm given f of x is equal to 3x minus 1. And I want to find the difference quotient of this. So basically, I'm really finding, if you think about it, like this. Well, no, not going to give it away. So here we go. I'm going to say f of x plus h minus f of x over h. And you'll be like, why did you just write that again? Because that's what we do in math. So we have x, we have 3x plus h. And then we have minus 1. So that's my first statement. That's my f of x plus h. So that's right here. So all I did was take my x plus h and just substitute it on in for there. Okay, so take note of that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract off f of x. Well, we all know how to subtract, and it's not like we don't know that. So I'm going to subtract off f of x. Remember, f of x is 3x minus 1. So I'm just subtracting that. The entire numerator is sitting over h. So now when I clean this business up, I'm going to distribute, because who doesn't love that? I get 3x plus h minus 1. Then, of course, distributive action. You can't stand but love that. I know. So much freaking fun. So now check it out. You say, okay, well, the 3x's cancel. That was exciting. The 1's cancel. Again, super exciting. Don't know why that erased it. That was weird. Anyway, so now I'm left with 3h over h. True. So I get 3h over h, which, oh, by the way, is 3. Now, 3 is the answer to that difference quotient. And you might be like, well, wow, it came up to be a number. I wonder why that is. Well, look at this guy over here, right? The equation we just wrote up here, that was a line. Well, we know the slope of a line is 3. Oh, what? The slope is the slope? I know. Freaking crazy as fun. I get that. 100%. So then, of course, you're saying to yourself, hey, self, what about a more complicated one? I mean, I get the whole, linear thing. I mean, that's adorable. But what if f of x was like, let's say, I don't know, I'm just making something up, x squared plus, I don't know, 2x. And you go, okay, well, all right, I can find the slope of that. And then you start thinking to yourself, whoa, back it up. That's a degree of 2 makes a u. I know you've heard that. So when I'm finding the difference quotient, I'm actually finding the slope of a secant line between 2 points, right? Between 2 points, my x and my f of x. And then maybe this point over here, which is x plus h and f of x plus h. You with me on that? So that's really what I'm going to be doing here. All right, well, let's go do that. I know, exciting times. So write your difference quotient. You need to know this, by the way. I'll be asking you that on the first day of school. All right. And this ends up being f of x plus h. All right, we got this. So in other words, everywhere you see an x, I'm going to put x plus h. Notice there are 2 x's, right? So there's an x here and there. So make sure you place it for both of those. Like, don't mess that up. All right, so there's my f of x plus h. And you're like, all right, well, that's cool. Merry Christmas. Well, I don't know what's not really Christmas time, but it's all good. Minus, then I have f of x, which is x squared plus 2x. A little shout out to all those former students that are watching this just because you want to hear my voice. I love that for you. A little bit of fun. Hope all is going well. All right, enough of that. Okay, so now I take x plus h and I square it. So, of course, you know this. You ready? You better know this. You square the first term, you multiply the 2 inside, and you double it. Then you square the last term. If you don't believe me, go through our little x plus h times x plus h, right? You can do that. But I know if you had me, you knew that little formula. Square the first term, multiply 2 inside, double it, and then square the last term. I know, super fun. So then we're going to distribute this. So I get plus 2x plus 2h. I almost forgot the 2 there. I know, right? That's what happens. You're all used to that. All right, let me just clean that up just a smidgen, nothing crazy. So now I'm going to distribute this negative. All right, that's cool. I get negative x squared minus 2x, and the entire numerator is sitting over h. Love that. Well, here's a little fun fact. X squares cancel. Say goodbye to my 2x's. And now check out what you got. You have 2xh plus h squared plus 2h. And the entire numerator is over h. Well, very cool fact. If I have an h in all my terms in my numerator, I can divide it out from the denominator. So what I'm technically doing, in case you're wondering why can I do that, I factored out a 2x. You would never really do this, right? I mean, that's what we do. I don't want to say you wouldn't do it, but then the h's cancel. You follow me? So that's why it works. Sometimes just seeing it, why it works, you go, oh yeah, that does make sense. So that is literally the difference quotient to the degree of 2, which just made a u, of x squared plus 2x, all right? So that's what you get. Now we're going to be doing something with that h, but not today. All right. So here you go. This is the difference quotient in action. And of course you can use it for everything, and we will, I promise you. I hope this was helpful. If you already knew this, fabulous. I love that for you. All right, goodbye.